Ultra Instinct Supersoul given to Ultra Instinct Goku is a little bit of a mystery. We know the passive effect of this is the auto dodge and the cripple to your stamina, but we're not sure of the added effect for when your health is low, so I decided to investigate and see what this actually does. As you can see here on this split screen, when you have activated your Ultra Instinct Supersoul, you actually gain a buff. So let's see what that does. To figure this out, I went into training mode and I tested out a normal combo, and then I tested out a super move that was a Ki Blast and a super move that was a Strike Super. And here are the results of what I found. So from preliminary testing, the first combo does 4,431 damage, the Blast does 4,685, and the Strike does 2,954. When I tested them without the Supersoul active, you can see that everything does much less damage. I calculated that your basic attack gets a 1.2 times increase, as does your Strike Supers, but your Blast actually gets a 1.25 times increase, which is ridiculous, which is very close to the Golden transformation. Next, I tested the duration of this buff, and it turns out it's exactly 20 seconds, which isn't very long considering you're almost near death anyway. Next, I tested how much stamina is required to vanish, being 1 bar normally, and then how much ki you regain from one basic combo, being 1 full bar on average. And I tried it with the Supersoul active, and quite disappointingly, it takes the same amount of stamina to vanish, and your ki recovery is exactly the same, as is your stamina recovery. As you can see, in the next clip I break my stamina, I have the Supersoul active, it comes back quite slowly, then the buff actually runs out and it doesn't speed up or slow down, so we know that it doesn't affect your ki or stamina. Finally, I decided to test how much damage does Ultra Instinct Goku take with and without the Supersoul active. Quite surprisingly, it does actually affect your damage. With this test, you can see that you take 80% of the damage you normally would for those 20 seconds the Supersoul is active. And you know I can't do a video without ending on the damage test. So I decided to activate Ultra Instinct to get the attack increase, and then activate the Limit Burst, which gives you additional attack damage, and do a 9 ki bar godly display. And oh my god, just look at this, it's ridiculous. 21,535 damage. Now that concludes the video on what does Goku's Ultra Instinct Supersoul do, but for a complete guide on the character, I have a video for that too, which you can find in the description. But for now, stay tuned for the next exciting episode of AxoniusRex.